हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you very much for your kind association. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Please accept my humble obeisance at your lotus feet. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha कृपा सिंधुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमां विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय तस्यारविन्दनयनस्य पदारविन्द किञ्जल्कमिश्रतुलसी मकरन्दवायो अन्तर्गतस्वविवरेण चकार तेषां संक्षोभमक्षरजुषाम् अपि चित्ततन्वो नेहयत्कर्मधर्माय न विरागाय कल्पते न तीर्थपदसेवायै जीवनपि मृतो हि सः प्रसङ्गमजरं पाशम् आत्मनः कवयो विदु स एव साधुषु कृतो मोक्षद्वारम् अपावृतम् तितिक्षवा कारुणिका सुहृदः सर्वदेहिनाम् अजातशत्रवः शान्ता साधवः साधुभूषणाः सतां प्रसङ्गान् मम वीर्यसंविदो भवन्ति हृत्कर्णरसायना कथा तज्जोषणादाशपवर्गवर्त्मनि श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमिष्यति हासं हरेरवनताखिललोकतीव्र शोकाश्रुसागरविशोषणमत्युदारम् सम्मोहनाय रचितं निजमाययास्य भ्रूमण्डलं मुनिकृते मकरध्वजस्य मद्गुणश्रुतिमात्रेण मयि सर्वगुहाशये मनोगतिरविच्छिन्ना यथा गङ्गाम्बसम्बुधौ लक्षणं भक्तियोगस्य निर्गुणस्य उदाहृतम् अहैतुक्यव्यवहिता या भक्तिपुरुषोत्तमे सालोक्यसारष्टि सामीप्य सारूप्यैकत्वमपि उत दीयमानं न गृह्णन्ति वीणामत्सेवनं जनाः यन्नामधेय श्रवणानुकीर्तनात् यत्प्रबलनाद् यत्स्मरणादपि क्वचेत् श्वादोऽपि सद्यसवनाय कल्पते कुतः पुनस्ते भगवन्नुदर्शनात् अहो बत श्वपचतो गरीयान् यज्जुहाग्रे वर्तते नाम तुभ्यम् ते पुस्तपस्ते जुहुः सस्नुरार्या ब्रह्मानुचुर्नाम गृह्णन्ति ये ते हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Today we are going to continue our study of Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam by the mercy of Shri Guru Shri Gauranga, and we are going to begin a new chapter, chapter 22 of the third canto. This chapter is entitled The Marriage of Shri Kardama Muni and Shri Devavati Devi. Text 1. Maitreya uvacha evam avishkritasesha guna karmodayo munim savrida iva tam samrad uparatam uvachaha. Shri Maitreya Muni said to Mahatma Vidur, Shri Maitreya Muni saying, after describing the greatness of the emperor's manifold qualities and activities, the sage became silent, and the emperor, Shri Swayambhuva Manu, feeling modesty, addressed Shri Kardama Muni as follows. So, what we are seeing is Shri Kardama Muni is a great sadhu. He is living on the banks of Bindu Sarovar, performing tremendous tapasya, prayers, austerity, living a life of a spiritualist. Lord Vishnu is extremely pleased by his tapasya and devotional service, gives him direct darshan, speaks with him, and says that you will become one of the Prajapatis and perform the service for me of producing important progeny. You will produce daughters who will get married to other Prajapatis, and then huge population will be created, which is the desire of Krishna to populate this world. So you will be an instrument in that. You will marry the daughter of Shri Swayambhuva Manu, Devahuti Devi. She is perfect fit for you, perfect match for you. And day after tomorrow, Swayambhuva Manu will come with his daughter and his wife to meet you. Saying this, Lord Vishnu disappeared, giving his unlimited causeless mercy to Kardama Muni. Kardama Muni waited there on the banks of Bindu Sarovar, and when Swayambhuva Manu arrived, Kardama Muni, like a good host, welcomed Swayambhuva Manu with a smile, with pleasing words, and offered benediction to him. Because Kardama Muni is a sadhu, Brahman, whereas Swayambhuva Manu is a Kshatriya, he is the king. It is a duty of a Brahman, duty of a spiritualist to give blessings to the king, who is a Kshatriya. So Kardama Muni offered blessings to Swayambhuva Manu and glorified Swayambhuva Manu that you are the king, you are the representative of Krishna, you are the representative of all the devatas, you are very powerful, you keep dharma protected, you give protection to the citizens. All glories to you. There must be some purpose why you have come to me. So kindly reveal the purpose. Saying this, Kardama Muni becomes silent. Now, Shri Swayambhuva Manu is going to address Kardama Muni. And this is being narrated by Shri Maitreya Muni to Mahatma Vidur at Haridwar. Text 2. Manu Ruvacha Brahma Srijat Swamukhato Yashmanatma Paripsaya Chandomayastapo Vidya Yoga Yuktana Lampatan. Shri Swayambhuva Manu now, after being glorified by his host Kardama Muni, is addressing Shri Kardama Muni. Shri Swayambhuva Manu spoke, to expand himself in Vedic knowledge, Lord Brahma, the personified Veda, from his face created you, the Brahmanas. O Kardama Muni, you are a Brahman. You have manifested from the face of Lord Brahma. Brahma asrijat swamukhatah. Swamukhatah means from Lord Brahma's own face. Brahma asrijat. Asrijat means to create. Brahmaji created you from his own face, all the Brahmanas. And how are you? You are all full of austerities. Full of austerities. Tapaha yuktan. You do tapasya. You are filled with knowledge. Vidya yuktan. And you also have mystic power. Yoga yuktan. You have austerity, tapabal, you have vidyabal, and you have yoga bal. Hari bol. You Brahmanas, you are very powerful. And also, you are averse to sense gratification. A lampatan. Lampat means one who indulges in sense gratification. Alampatan means one who is averse to sense gratification. Lampat has two meanings. One is someone who is very promiscuous, always running after sense gratification. That is also meaning of lampat. It's actually a bad word. But lampat also has another meaning. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in the mood of Srimati Radharani, says, Ashlishavapadaratan pinashtumam adarshanan marmahatam karotu va yatha tatha va vidadhatu lampato mat prananathastu sa eva na para. यथा तथा वा विदधातु लंपटो. Oh, lampat Krishna. Krishna is being called lampat. Here, lampat doesn't mean in a negative derogatory way. It's a glorification of Krishna, because the second meaning of the word lampat means one who is very expert in tasting rasa. Rasaraj Krishna is lampat. He tastes different rasa. Dasya ras he will enjoy, Vatsalya rati he will enjoy, Sakhya ras he will enjoy, and Parakya Madhurya ras he will enjoy. One who is expert in enjoying different rasas, Rasik Shekhar Krishna, is called also lampat. Here, however, the word alampatan means one who is not promiscuous, one who is not indulging in sense gratification, indriya tripti, bhog. So, Kardama Muni is alampatan. He is averse to sense gratification, and he is tapa vidya yoga yukta. He has got tapabal, vidyabal, and yogabal. Srila Prabhupada in the end of the purport says that Brahmanas are especially meant for austerity, learning, and knowledge, and are averse to all kinds of sense gratifications. What is the austerity for all of us? Quickly raise your hands. In Krishna consciousness, what is the austerity that is expected from all of us? Some examples of austerity. Yes, Mukta Sangha Prabhu.
Following four regulative principles for austerity.
Yes, Prabhuji. For us to follow the four regulative principles, it is in Kali Yuga, it's an austerity. No meat eating. Following Ekadashi. No intoxication, no illicit sex, no tea, coffee. All these things are austerity. What is Vidya for us? Is it PhD, MBA? What is learning for us? What is Vidya for us? Bhakti Vaibhava. Yes, Janani Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Knowing about Krishna.
Yes, the real Vidya is knowing about Krishna. Yomam evam asamudo janati purushottamam sa sarvavid. Janma karma chame divyam evam yo vetti tatvata. And what is the mystic power for devotees? What is the mystic power for all of us? Yoga bal. Who has mystic powers here? Sharanagat Mataji. What is the meaning? What is the mystic power
Hare
for?
Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I don't know if I'm right, but connected to Parampara, so all the Guru Parampara and our Guru Maharaj's Ashirvad is our mystic powers.
Jai. Amazing. Haribo. Very good.
Right.
Yes. Our real yoga bal is the mercy, the empowerment, the blessings of our Guru Parampara. Excellent. That is our strength. And to preach in Kali Yuga is also a mystic power. Kali Kale Dharma Krishna Nama Sankirtan Krishna Shakti Bina Nahe Tara Pravartan. When Srila Prabhupada was asked, what is your miracle? Can you show some magic? What was Srila Prabhupada's reply? Yes, Shama Kishori Mataji. What did Srila Prabhupada reply?
I'm not sure, Prabhuji, but I think he said all these, the hippies have become happies. Something.
Yes, yes, very good, correct. I have made all these hippies into devotees, happy devotees. They have given up their bad habits, like Jagai and Madai, little Jagais and Madais in the Western world, and I have made them into devotees of Krishna. Text 3. Tat tranaya srijachasman doha sahasrat sahasrapat hridayam tasya hi brahma kshatram angam prachakshate. For the protection of the Brahmanas, the thousand-legged Supreme Being created us, the Kshatriyas, from his 1,000 arms. Hence, the Brahmanas are said to be his heart, and the Kshatriyas his arms. Hridayam tasya hi Brahma. Brahmanas are the heart of Krishna. And Kshatram anga prachakshate. The Kshatriyas are called the anga, the arms. So Srila Prabhupada writes in the purport that the Kshatriyas are more like the arms, the whole body. Even though the whole body is bigger than the heart is more important. Haribol. People can live with amputated arms, but people cannot live without a heart. Heart is most important. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada said that this International Society for Krishna Consciousness, ISKCON, it is a society of Brahmanas. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada wrote all these books so we can get scientific knowledge of Krishna consciousness. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada encouraged us to do Bhakti, Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhava, Bhakti Vedanta, Bhakti Sarvabhauma, all these courses so that we can engage ourselves in systematic study of the Shastra. Tell me, if none of us were doing Bhakti Vaibhava, how many of us would have twice a week sat down and read systematically, contemplated systematically, and taken the effort to write down our thoughts and our understanding of Srimad Bhagavatam the way we are doing? Less likely. The sincere devotees would have, but less likely that systematically, regularly we would sit and hear and read and take notes and write exams and make presentations. So all this is helping us. And Prabhupada also writes in the purport, quoting, Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmanya Hitaya Cha, which means Lord Krishna specifically protects the Brahmanas and the cows. And then he protects all the members of the society. Jagad Hitaya. He is also Jagad Hitaya, but he is specifically Go Brahmanya Hitaya. He benefits the cows and the Brahmanas. Why? Because if the Brahmanas are protected, there will be spiritual culture in society. That is very important. Text 4. अतोय अन्योन्यम आत्मानं ब्रह्म क्षत्रं च रक्षतः रक्षति स्माव्ययो देवः स यः सद असद आत्मकः. That is why the Brahmanas and Kshatriyas protect each other as well as themselves, and the Lord himself, who is both the cause and effect and is yet immutable, protects them through each other. This is very beautiful. The Brahmanas protect the spiritual consciousness of the Kshatriyas, and Kshatriyas give physical protection, political protection, social protection to the Brahmanas. You see, there is a very historically vivid example about the importance of cooperation between Brahmanas and Kshatriyas. In Kashmir, there was a disproportionate presence of Kashmiri Pandits, Kashmiri Brahmanas. Unfortunately, Kshatriyas were lacking in Kashmir. Therefore, when the Mughal invaders came from the other side of the Sindhu river, first they were able to capture Kashmir. because there was hardly any resistance. Kshatriyas were not there. Only Brahmanas were there. And then Kashmir became the stronghold of the Vidharmis, those who are against the Sanatan Dharma. Whereas if you see Maharashtra, there were saints like Santa Tukaram Maharaj, Santa Ramdas Samartha, all these great devotees were there, Santa Namdev Maharaj. But there were also qualified Kshatriyas to protect them, like Chhatrapati Shri Shivaji Maharaj and his followers, his descendants. They bravely fought the Vidharmis, and therefore Santavani was protected in Maharashtra. Otherwise, we were reading in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita purport the history of the temple of Lord Ranganath in Srirangam. Thousands of Sri Vaishnavas were slaughtered by the Vidharmis. The beautiful deity of Lord Ranganath Swami had to be kept in Tirupati, moved to Tirupati for many years, because Srirangam was being ravaged by the Vidharmis. So cooperation, strong Kshatriya administration is required who will protect Brahmanas, and very unbiased, honest, Shastrik Brahmanas are required, like Chanakya Pandit, who can give unbiased, spiritual, moral, scriptural, Shastric guidance to the Kshatriyas. Then it will work. Otherwise, there will be chaos. Only Kshatriyas, they will become Maharaj Vain in Bhagavatam. Maharaj Vain. Only Brahmanas, Kashmir. We need Brahmanas and Kshatriyas, and they should cooperate. Like the body cooperates. There is a heart and there is the limb. Like that. Srila Prabhupada writes in the purport in the very beginning, the entire social structure of Varna and Ashram is a cooperative system meant to uplift all to the highest platform of spiritual realization. Even the Shudras will be uplifted. The Brahmanas are intended to be protected by the Kshatriyas, and the Kshatriyas are also intended to be enlightened by the Brahmanas. Not that Brahmanas only take protection facility from the Kshatriyas, eat their roti, live at their expense, and then not imbibe spiritual knowledge to them. Then that is not a Brahman. A Brahman is Pathan Pathan Yajan Yajan. One who will study the scriptures and teach. One who will perform yajna and also teach yajna, so that it continues, the parampara continues. Now ultimately Prabhupada says, the Lord is the real protector. Krishna is Dharma Gupta. The Lord is the real protector, but he is unaffected by the affairs of protection. He creates Brahmanas for protection of Kshatriyas, spiritual protection. And he creates Kshatriyas for the protection of the Brahmanas. And he remains aloof from all activities. He is called Nirvikar. He is completely free from this. Name karmani limpanti, name karma phala spriha. Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. Text 5. Tava sandarshanad eva chinna me sarva samshayah yat swayam bhagavan pritya dharmam ahari rakshisho. Shri Swayambhuva Manu is telling Shri Kardama Muni, now I have resolved all my doubts simply by meeting you. For your lordship has very kindly and clearly explained the duty of a king who desires to protect his subjects. Shri Kardama Muni was glorifying Kshatriyas, that they give protection. Because of them we are able to sit in this ashram on the bank of Bindu Sarovar and do tapasya. Because you are protecting dharma, you are keeping law and order in the kingdom. Now, Swambhu Manu is not taking that as a compliment. He's taking it as an instruction. Instruction. Thank you, thank you. Oh Kardama Muni Mahashay, you have reminded me of what are my duties. Thank you, thank you. I have to become like this. So nice, such nice humility. So imagine if I am glorifying Mukta Sangha Prabhu. Mukta Sangha Prabhu, you are like this, you are like that, you are such a nice Bhakti Vriksha leader, you are such a nice cook, you do so much Vaishnava Seva, you are so sincere, you are inspiring so many devotees. And Mukta Sangha Prabhu will say, Prabhuji, thank you for reminding me what ideals I have to aspire for. Thank you for reminding what I have to become. This is the humility of a Vaishnava. Thank you for explaining what is the duty of a king. Shri Swayambhuva Manu is thanking Kardama Muni. Srila Prabhupada writes, Shri Swayambhuva Manu described here with the result of seeing a great saintly person. Shri Swayambhuva Manu is saying, now I have resolved all my doubts simply by meeting you. Lord Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that we should always associate with Vaishnava. Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Shastra Hai, Lavamatta Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Siddhi Hai. ब्रह्मांड भ्रमित कौन भाग्यवान जीव गुरु कृष्ण प्रसाद पाए भक्ति लता बीज. Even a moment association, lavamatta sadhu sangha, sarva siddhi. One attains all perfection, Srila Prabhupada writes. Somehow or other, if one meets a saintly person and achieves the favor of the saintly person, then the entire mission of human life is fulfilled. Now, Srila Prabhupada writes something personal. In our personal experience, we have actual proof of this statement of Manu Maharaj. What is the proof? Srila Prabhupada says, once we had the opportunity to meet Om Vishnupad, Shri Shrimad, Bhakti Siddhanta, Saraswati, Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada. And on first sight, he requested this humble self to preach his message in the Western countries. See, Prabhupada is remembering in this purport. So this, when a saintly person gives empowerment, gives agya, gives an order, that we have to make it the mission of our life. What is the key to success? To make the desires of the spiritual master as our primary focus, and to make our personal desires subservient to the desire of the spiritual master. That is the key to success. Text 6. Dishtya me bhagavan drishto durdarsho yo kritatmanam dishtya padaraja sprishtam shirshna me bhavata shivam. It is my good fortune that I have been able to see you. Shri Swayambhuva Manu is telling Kardama Muni. It is my good fortune I have been able to see you. For you cannot easily be seen by persons who have not subdued the mind or controlled the senses. I am all the more fortunate to have touched with my head the blessed dust of your feet. Swayambhuva Manu, when he came, remember, he offered obeisances to Kardama Muni and Kardama Muni gave blessings. Now that is the place where Shri Kardama Muni was living. All that dust has been touched by his lotus feet sometime or the other. So when Shri Swayambhuva Manu offered obeisances, some dust from that area touched his head. And he says, this is the dust from your lotus feet that has touched my head, and I am very fortunate to have touched it. Srila Prabhupada writes in the purport, the perfection of transcendental life can be achieved simply by touching the holy dust of the lotus feet of a holy man. Bhakta Padadhuli, hey Mahabal. In Srimad Bhagavatam it is said, Mahatpada Rajobhishekam, which means we should bathe with the dust of the lotus feet of a great devotee. Abhishek. Padraj Abhishek. As stated in Bhagavad Gita, Mahatmanas tumam partha daivim prakritim ashrita bhajantanana manaso jnata bhutadim avayam. Those who are great souls are under the spell of spiritual energy, antaranga shakti, chit shakti. And their symptom is that they fully engage in Krishna consciousness. Bhajanti ananya manaso. Ananya bhajan. They do undeviating bhajan of Krishna. They are called Mahatma. Mahat. Prabhupada says, unless one is fortunate enough to have the dust of the lotus feet of a Mahatma on one's head, there is no possibility of perfection in spiritual life. Please, can everybody note down this sentence? Srila Prabhupada says, unless one is fortunate enough to have the dust of the lotus feet of a Mahatma on one's head, there is no possibility of perfection in spiritual life. How many of you have not had the dust of a pure devotee on your head ever? Please raise your hand and I will tell you how to get that dust. Okay, all of you have gotten, so that's good. Then we go to verse number 7. Dishtya tvayanushishtoham kritaschanugraho mahan apavritaye karanarandhrair jushta dishtyo shatirgiraha. Shri Swayambhu Manu is saying, O Mahatma Kardamu Muni, I have fortunately been instructed by you, and thus great favor has been bestowed upon me. I thank God that I have listened with open ears to your pure words. Ushati means pure. Gira, your words. Karnarandhrair, Jushta. I have received through my ears your pure words. This is the meaning of association. We have to receive through the ears. We have to hear from the great souls. That is the meaning of association. Purport. Srila Rupa Goswami has given directions in his Sri Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu on how to accept a bona fide spiritual master and how to deal with the spiritual master. Very important. How to choose spiritual master. First, the desiring candidate must find a bona fide spiritual master, and then he must very eagerly receive instructions from him and execute them. Receiving instructions and executing them. That is important. This is reciprocal service. Receive and you follow. Guru Maharaj is doing us a favor by giving us instructions, and we have to reciprocate by following those instructions. During our initiation, our Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Srila Radhanath Swami Maharaj, told us that you will not make much spiritual advancement today by taking these vows of initiation. You all will make spiritual advancement after today by how you follow these vows of initiation. Maharaj said, anybody can speak the vows. From today, I will chant 16 rounds minimum on my japa beads every day. I will follow the 4 regulative principles: no meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, no gambling. I will serve in Srila Prabhupada's mission in the mood of the servant of the servant of the servant. Anybody can memorize this and say this. It's easy to say, but our sincerity will be tested by how we practice, how we follow it for the rest of our life. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada says it is the duty of a saintly person to invoke Krishna consciousness in every forgetful common man. That is the mood of a bona fide spiritual master. 2 things are required, dear devotees, for spiritual success. Please note this down. 2 things are required for spiritual success. How many of us want to be spiritually successful? Radha Gopinath Prabhu? Yes, 2 things are required. A potent spiritual master and a sincere disciple. There is no doubt that all of us have potent spiritual master. Srila Prabhupada is Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Senapati Bhakta. Srila Prabhupada is a Nitya Siddha Mahabhagvat, Paramhamsa, Vaishnava. There is no doubt about it. You can test Srila Prabhupada from any angle of vision. Any angle of vision. Go to any Sampradaya Acharya, bona fide Sampradaya Acharya. They will tell you that Srila Prabhupada is an authentic Vaishnava Acharya. And Srila Prabhupada's disciples have protected, guarded, maintained, and grown and expanded Srila Prabhupada's mission over the last 50 years. This is a fact. Despite all the challenges, despite all the problems that invariably occur in a big institution because of conditioned souls and because of Kali Yuga. Those problems, those difficulties, those reversals, those calamities have come. However, through those challenges, reversals, and calamities, the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, ISKCON, has gone from strength to strength. It has grown. It has spread the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The holy name has spread. The teachings of Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam have spread. More devotees, more people have become devotees. There has been more and more chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. All this gives pleasure to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And the disciples of Srila Prabhupada have carried the baton over the last 50 years. Now, it is our generation, the second generation devotees, who have to hold the baton and take it forward. And for that, we have to become bona fide disciples. The two things I was mentioning: a sincere, receptive, obedient disciple, and a potent spiritual master. So we have potent spiritual masters. The proof is ISKCON has grown over the last 50 years after Srila Prabhupada's disappearance. So that is proof that our Guru Varga are bona fide. So we have bona fide, potent spiritual masters. Now it's up to us to follow those instructions and become sincere, bona fide disciples. If the disciple is bona fide and the spiritual master is pure and potent, then bhakti will grow in the heart of the disciple. That is a sure shot formula for spiritual life. So we have to become sincere. Then our life will be successful. In the last sentence, last three sentences of the purport, Srila Prabhupada says, the faithful execution of the instruction which one receives from the spiritual master is the only duty of a disciple. And that will bring him perfection. Guru Mukha Padmavakya, Chittete Koriya Aikya, Arana Kariho Mane Ash. One should be very careful to receive the message from the spiritual master through the ears and execute it faithfully. That will make one's life successful. And then Shri Swayambhu Manu makes a request. Text it. Sabhavan duhitra sneha praliklishtatmano manma shrotum arhasi dinasya shravitam kripayamune. Shri Swayambhu Manu is requesting Shri Kardama Muni, O great sage, Mahatma Shri Kardama Muni, graciously be pleased to listen to the prayer of my humble self, for my mind is troubled by affection for my daughter. Duhitra sneha. I have affection for my daughter. Please listen to my request. Srila Prabhupada says something very beautiful. When a disciple is perfectly in consonance with the spiritual master, having received his message and executed it perfectly and sincerely, the disciple has a right to ask a particular favor from the spiritual master. And the converse also holds true. If we have not received the message carefully, and if we have not executed perfectly, then we don't have a right to ask anything from the spiritual master. Shri Swayambhu Manu wanted to disclose his mind regarding the function he wanted to execute. Due to affection for his daughter. Swayambhu Manu wanted to disclose his mind regarding the function he wanted to execute due to the affection for his daughter. Swayambhu Manu wanted a suitable husband for his daughter, and he had chosen Shri Kardama Muni. And now he's going to give the proposal, marriage proposal. Text 9. Priyavratottana-pado swaseyam duhita mama anvichhati patim yuktam vayashila gunadhibihi. My daughter is the sister of Priyavrat and Uttanapad. My daughter Devahuti is seeking a suitable husband in terms of Vaya, age, Sheela, good character, and Guna Adi, other good qualities. This is the way to propose. He is seeing Devahuti, presenting Devahuti not only as my daughter, but through other relationship also. She is the sister. Swaseyam. She is the Swasa. She is a sister of Priyavrata Uttanapado and Duhita Mama. She is my daughter and she is a sister of Priyavrat Maharaj and Uttanapad Maharaj. Like that. The Vedic culture is so sweet that when a person is addressed, the person is addressed through the different meaningful relationships they have. Not just seeing a relationship in terms of me and mine. The grown-up daughter of Swayambhu Manu, Devahuti, had good character and was well qualified. Therefore, she was searching for a suitable husband just befitting her age, qualities, and character. So when we get married, what are the criteria that should be seen? Age, qualities, and character. The purpose of Manu Maharaj, Swayambhu Manu Maharaj, introducing his daughter Devahuti as a sister of Priyavrat and Uttanapad, two great kings, was to convince sage Kardama Muni that the girl Devahuti came from a great family. She was his daughter, at the same time sister of Kshatriyas. So that's how he presented. Text 10. Yada tu bhavata shila shruta rupa vayo gunan ashrunon narada desha tvay asit krita nischaya. The moment she heard from the sage Narad of your noble character, Narad Muni is everywhere. Everywhere. Any canto you see of the 12 cantos, you will see Narad Muni. Everywhere. Is Narad Muni there in Bhagavad Gita? Ahustam Rishaya Sarva Devarshir Naradastata. He is there in Ramayana. He told Ramayana to Valmiki. He made Valmiki into Valmiki. Ratnakar became Valmiki by the mercy of Shripad Narad Muni. Mahabharat, everywhere he is there. Throughout Mahabharat. And so many times he comes. Even in the Rajasvi Yajna he is there. Throughout Srimad Bhagavatam, every canto, Shripad Narad Muni is there. Here also, in Kardama Muni Dev. So how did Devahuti Mataji hear about Shri Kardama Muni? The moment Devahuti heard from the sage Narad of your noble character, learning, beautiful appearance, youth and other virtues, she fixed her mind upon you. Who did Rukmini hear about Krishna from? Sitting in Vidarbha? Narad Muni. Narad Muni came to meet Maharaj Bhishmak once and he started telling about Krishna. And as little Rukmini sitting there heard, she gave her heart to Krishna. Purport. The girl Devahuti did not personally see Kardama Muni, nor did she personally experience his character or qualities, since there was no social meeting. But she heard about Kardama Muni from authority, Shripad Narad Muni. Hearing from authority is a better experience than gaining personal understanding. She heard from Shri Narad Muni that Shri Kardama Muni was just fit to be her husband, and therefore she became fixed in her heart that she would marry Kardama Muni. And she expressed her desire to the father who brought her to Kardam. This is the Vedic Paddhati. So beautiful. Text 11. Tat pratichha dvijagre mam shraddhayoparhitam maya sarvatmananurupam te grihamedhishu karmasu. Therefore, please accept her, O chief of the Brahmanas, O Kardam Muni, please accept my daughter, Devhuti, as your wife. For I offer her with faith, Shraddha, and she is in every respect fit to be your wife, and take charge of your household duties. She will take charge of your household duties. Grihamedishu karmasu. Srila Prabhupada says in the purport, the words Grihamedishu karmasu means in household duties. We should not think that Devhuti Mata was a Grihamedhi. Because Medh also means intelligence. Words Grihamedishu karmasu means in household duties. Another word is also used here is Sarvatmananu Rupam. The purport is that a wife should not only be equal to her husband in age, character, and qualities, but must be helpful to him in his household duties. The household duty of a man. What is the duty of a man? The household duty of a man is not to satisfy his sense gratification, but to remain with a wife and children and at the same time attain advancement in spiritual life. One who does not do so is not a householder but a Grihamedhi. Two words are used in Sanskrit literature, a Grihastha and the other is a Grihamedhi. The difference between Grihamedhi and Grihastha is that Grihastha is also an ashram or spiritual order. The difference between Grihamedhi and Grihastha is that Grihastha is also an ashram or spiritual order, but if one simply satisfies his senses as a householder, then he is Grihamedhi. For a Grihamedhi to accept a wife means to satisfy the senses, but for a Grihastha, a qualified wife is an assistant in every respect for advancement in spiritual activities. Now, what are the duties of the wife? It is a duty of the wife to take charge of household affairs and not to compete with the husband. A wife is meant to help, but she cannot help her husband unless he is completely equal to her in terms of Vaya, Guna, and Sheela, character, qualities, age. And then last verse, verse 12. Udyatasya hi kamasya prativado na shasyate api nirukta sangasya kamaraktasya kim punaha. To deny an offering that has come of itself is not commendable, even for one absolutely free from all attachment, much less one addicted to sensual pleasure. Kamarakta. Even api nirmukta sangasya, one should accept. Even if one is completely free from attachment, one should accept a proper offering that has come on it of its own accord. That is what Sri Swayambhu Manu is saying. Purport, Srila Prabhupada says, in material life, everyone is desirous of sense gratification. Therefore, a person who gets an object of sense gratification without endeavor should not refuse to accept it. That means it has come according to our karma, prarabdha. Kardama Muni is not meant for sense gratification, yet he aspired to marry and prayed to Lord Vishnu for a suitable wife, and the suitable wife had come by the arrangement of Lord Vishnu. This was known to Swayambhu Manu. He indirectly convinced Kardama Muni, you desire a suitable wife like my daughter? Okay, now she is here, she is presented to you, please accept her. Like that. So this is very beautiful first-class marriage, arranged by Lord Vishnu himself, between a suitable wife and a suitable husband. So from verse number 13, Krishna willing, we will continue next week on Tuesday. Grantharaj, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol. So we will not take any questions now because I just have some special guests have just arrived. So I'll just quickly go. But thank you very much, dear devotees. Please take care and see you all next week. Seeking your blessings for my seva.
Thank you very much, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.